Well, let's get over to the news. What's going on? Hey, so Tekken 8 intro dropped, and with that, DLC number one, Eddie Gordo.
I need to ask you about that hair.
That's yeah. So, here's
What is
what's
I'm
what
out of
what
touch.
what is going on, right?
What
Yeah.
is going on?
Okay. Listen,
Because I'm like, oh, that's the hairstyle that Miles had in Spider-Man.
it's the Killmonger.
Yeah.
Black Twitter is very upset about the Killmonger because it's been showing up a lot lately, and Miles got it, and Echo has it, and it's something that's popped up a lot ever since Killmonger.
I will say that Echo's old mohawk was trash, so it's a genuine improvement.
And DJ from Street Fighter also got it, so I get that. Personally, I think it's rad as shit, and I love that style.
I think it's a good hairstyle.
I think it's a super cool haircut, so I'm not on that train.
I'm bald, so I don't really have a horse in this race.
but like it's pretty unanimous.
The Prince of Persia guy has it.
Prince of Persia guy has it as well. Yeah.
That's when it hit me, is when I was playing Prince of Persia and then saw Eddie got announced, and I'm like, oh, what?
Killmonger really made an impact and put it out there in a way that a ton of characters got updated with that. Coming from an era of like nothing but afros or cornrows or shaved, you're like, okay, can we get some better hairstyles? I've talked about this a couple times before. And then like it was one of those bits where you're seeing like one game that comes along that has a ton of really cool hair, and you're like, oh fuck, this is dope. What's going on here? It's Hogwarts Legacy. And you're like, yeah. Awesome. That's
cool. Moving on.
Good. Good to hear that. But the thing with this now is Black Twitter is pretty unanimously tired of the hairstyle. Me and Kenny are not.
Yeah.
I love that shit. I think it's super sick. I'm not gonna fucking sit here and pretend that I think it's a bad look, because I don't.
I'm really torn because like I am all the way out, not just because I'm white, but I'm fucking bald, right? Like I'm all the way out. And it just I still remember just like every single time a game would come out and was like, this dude's hairstyle is trash, or the only available hairstyles available for black people are terrible. Like there was the time there was bald and fade and afro, and those were your three choices.
That's it. That's all you get
Ever.
You know, it's that thing where it's like, hey, you know how like animating long hair is too hard for an era of video games, so everyone has every girl has short cropped fucking little bits,
and every guy's a space marine.
Yeah, it's that, except it's from the entire inception of fucking black people in video games to now. You know, it was wild. And then you get like a Barrett, and you're like, okay, there's a Mr. T going on, I guess, and that's something. But yeah, I get the overused part because it has popped up a bunch since Black Panther. I'm not going to fucking deny that. There's a ton of other characters that in Fortnite and characters from games I haven't played as well that I'm seeing it where I'm like, oh, I'm sure if I was out there playing these two, I'd see it more often. But I think it's super sick. I love the side cut, like kind of look to it. I've rocked that a bit myself with my dreads by putting it in that, or like, so I'm super down. I'm not going to fucking complain. I think Eddie Gordo looks dope. I'm really happy with it. It's also cool that, I like that he has that kind of barefoot, like with the wraps kind of look on his feet as well. Eddie's always had really sick designs. And I mean, this is from, one of the characters that was an origin of me being like, yo, dreadlocks look fucking sick, right? Early on that was one of the inspirations that made me want to get them. So yeah, he's a great design. It was always just the shaft of him being story-wise under Lucky Chloe that was the worst shit ever. And again, Kenny's fucking curse has finally been lifted. But when you scroll down, of course, there's people in that announcement being like, oh, I wanted it to be Lucky Chloe. It's just like fucking falling a well. I don't think Lucky
Chloe's gonna come back for a while, guys. Maybe, who knows?
Yeah. No, I think he looks super cool, man. And I'm sure there's going to be a customization option so that you can put the old style back on. You know, like most of these games always have the ability to do that. So if you want the old dreads, I'm sure you can get them on. But yeah, man, I fucking love what they're doing. I think it looks great.
Bro, I want Tekken to play good on the internet. I'm afraid. I'm so worried.
Fingers crossed.
Fucking Keats was on Twitter the other day going, hey, it's been like 3 years since I had to say like people deserve better net code because games coming out nowadays, they got that good net code. And I just said, what about Tekken? And he just posted like a fucking smiley face.
The problem is that when it's one of the tent poles of the genre, it fucking hurts everything, right? You need the tent poles to be solid all around. We shouldn't have to worry about the major entries in in fighting games being fucking having bad net play, man. So yeah, we'll see. Of course, with that intro too, you get the setup, the introduction of all the characters, fighting, drawing the line, the bird flying and such, and you see the bird that represents the piece of Jun that's returning and stuff, flying from behind Jin, and you're just like, the purest protagonist, only Jin can save this world. Yeah, right? And like, we have to take down the evil Kazuya, and our hero is here. Meanwhile, we can never talk about Miguel ever again, by the way, because I don't know if you know Miguel's story.
I don't.
Miguel's story is, I'm a cool guy, being the coolest with my shades relaxing. Explosion. Oh no, that church that just got bombed by fucking jets from Jin killed my sister because Jin's war is
for Azazel
is murdering everybody. What the fuck? Why did my sister die for nothing? And his entire character represents fuck you, Jin. And we can't bring that energy, can we?
There's two things going on with Tekken's story that are just absolute nonsense. The first of which is that the way that they apparently Harada wanted Jin to be evil, but the team wanted him to be good.
No, other way around, I think.
Oh, the other way around?
Harada wanted Jin to be the protagonist, and the team were pushing for the...
Okay, that has resulted in weird things like Tekken 6, where Jin causes a world war to get nothing done.
I think 30% of the population of Earth or so killed.
Like, he wakes up a evil ice dragon, and then he beats him up, and then it doesn't do anything, and now the ice dragon is in Zafina's arm. Whatever.
Was it the other way? It was the team that wanted him evil, and or Harada wanted him evil.
Whatever.
Okay.
The point is, they disagree.
They disagreed, and that was the fight. Yeah.
The second thing, and most people wouldn't pick this up because it's stupid, and that it's like Tekken 4 to now is like a year.
No, I mean,
the World War that we're talking about that was 2 games ago was like a couple of months back.
2 seconds ago. Oh, fuck. So Yoshimitsu just
there have been
switching bodies up every 2 weeks.
There have been fucking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There have been 5 Iron Fist tournaments.
Yeah,
in 1 year.
No, I don't know the actual timeline. It's sure there's a gap somewhere there between the unlearning of the Mishima style and the introduction of one of Heihachi's many bastard children, and then the CG movie. But fucking yeah, the wildness of framing him as the hero here, and I guess the only thing they're doing is he's going, people like us shouldn't exist. So there's a bit of that like remorseful, don't worry, I know that I'm bad too, in sort of vibe. But like, man,
wait, hold on, people are digging deep. There's also 6 months between 3 and 4. So like.
Bro, look.
So like 3 to 8 is like maybe 18 months.
Look, I just fucking Ryu never dropped an Obama drone strike on a wedding, man.
You don't know that.
Right? Like, come on. How am I supposed to root for this dude? What the fuck are we doing here, guys? Can we just, like, Kyo Kusanagi sealed the fucking Orochi, and then some other cool guy showed up, and every once in a while he's like, yeah, I remember high school.
I think the combination of Tekken having like a Resident Evil ass nonsense story is really funny. But I think having the audacity of having Brian Cox get you up to date with the story so far in Tekken, when the Tekken story is complete nonsense, is even better.
Damn, they could have hired me. No, I haven't seen it yet, actually.
It's the fucking stupidest thing you could ever watch.
So I did see as well, shout out Xavier Wood, Austin Creed, did have another story video that came out about a month ago or so. So they're recapping a lot of this. I haven't seen the Brian Cox one though. It was recommended for Slopstream. I'm gonna check it out.
He is walking around on the volcano on a green screen talking about a bunch of characters whose names he's reading off a chart that he can't pronounce. It's incredible.
I mean, it's either that or fucking Ace Combat, man, right? So
I prefer Ace Combat, man.
Okay, well,
got that JPEG dog in there.
I don't. I want whatever the fuck we're hearing about here. I get all the celebrities to salvage this shit. Like, do whatever you can. Fucking, you know, just get the full works on it, because they're setting this up to be, I guess, what feels like perhaps the conclusion of this character arc.
They keep saying that,
but like, what does that truly mean, right? Like, is Kazuya gonna die actually though, or is this the beginning of many deaths for him, or the continuation actually? Considering, okay.
He already died.
Yeah.
He got burnt up in a volcano.
All right. I don't know. Eddie looks cool. That's good. For some reason,
Eddie looks cool.
And Law is on the wrong side of Law because when Paul is fighting him, Paul is on the Jin side in the intro. So it looks like people like Law, who hate rich people, he's gonna fight for Kazuya, but
Kazuya's also rich.
Maybe he just needs rent paid. I don't know. And Azucena, the cool coffee queen, is also like, yeah, the G
Corp's better for ads.
Sponsors my coffee, baby. Let's go.
I love it. That's great, actually.
What? You're this cool new character with these fun, wholesome vibes, and your fucking business ethics are non-existent.
Hey, I don't know if you know this, but coffee business ethics are violent and evil and horrible.
There is a horrendous history, and perhaps that is canon to this character. Perhaps we are just seeing the truth with the Peruvian blend. I mean, wow, with that. She's with a smile on her face and a wink. She's like, yeah, it's better for the ads, though. Great. Just insane with that.
Great.
Also, I would like to call attention to the best part of the recent Tekken announcements, where they basically did a little summary and showed you the 30th anniversary pack, which is going to include, it has a picture of the timeline of all the Tekken games. This is the 30th, 2024 is the 30th anniversary. And the screenshot they have of Tekken 2.
Yeah, what about it?
If you zoom in on that picture, the cover of Tekken 2 is a little bit... Seems
weird. It seems too many characters in it.
What's that face in the corner? Is that fucking Dante from Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite?
It's the fucking meme version that has Andy and Dante and Ugly Chris and Chun-Li on it.
Chun-Li from Marvel Infinite. It has the guy from it has Andy from the Simple 2000 fucking KOF. Like, what do we... Oh, Like, it's
That's
fantastic.
not the first time they've done that, by the way.
Yeah, I love it.
Every time Namco social media puts up a screenshot of the Tekken 2 box art, it's always that meme version.
God bless the SEO that makes the meme replace the default when you search it into Google.
It's great.
That's the best outcome ever. Now, a quick Google search and a drop in place, and they don't even look twice. Whatever the graphic designer is doing, they're just, again, Okami fucking IGN logos, meme versions of boxes. I love it. Beautiful. So yeah, there you go.